Yes, my good people, my good family, welcome back again to my today's vlog. Feel most welcome, feel at home, and let us enjoy together. My name is Kamanja_KE, and this is my channel. Kindly, if you are very new here, consider subscribing, like, share, and leave a positive comment in that section. And God is going to bless you. And for my organic people, my good supporters, actually, I really appreciate your support. And I thank God for keeping you there for me. I thank God for keeping you there so that you can support me. And that is actually what I can do, always to praise the Lord. And for my silent followers, actually, your presence is highly appreciated. You don't comment, you just like and leave it there, but your support is highly appreciated from this side. Yes, guys, it's actually on a Sabbath, and it's very cold outside, and because today being a weekend, actually, I'm very happy because of two things. Very happy because of two things. Number one, the steps I'm making, the steps my channel is making, I'm progressively becoming, the family is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. And for your information, my good family, actually, it's because of you. I had a task for 3,000 watch hours. I did. I had a task for 4,000 watching hours. I've done with it, and I'm very happy, actually. So what I'm remaining with, actually, and it's what I'm asking my subscribers to do. I'm remaining with the 300 and so subscribers to hit 1,000 subscribers. I told you my road to success, my main target this time round is to hit 1,000 subscribers. So my good people, how I wish, and I could ask you this one kindly. Share my videos, like my videos, subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend, so that they get subscribed to my channel, and that's the way forward for my channel to grow. I'm very happy, guys. I started from zero. I'm at somewhere, and I'm very happy for a short period of time, and I'm very happy for that. Actually, welcome, and your support is the most welcome to this channel. Guys, watch your space, stay tuned, stay locked up. Let us wait for the new stories to come. My good family, everything that happens in one's life has got a meaning. No matter how long you take to achieve what you want, God has always a plan for that happening in your life, for that experience. And that's why we say we human beings are not the same. Every person has got his own time. Every person has got his own time. And your time, when your time comes, actually, you just sit down and say thanks to the Lord. Okay, so many things people wish to happen to them, and they don't eventually happen to them. Because God is planning. God has always a plan for such a guys, for us. God always has a plan for us. And actually, it's now happening. It's now happening. You may not know when your time is coming, but we, seated and looking at, we will judge and say your time is here. And even you will know that this is your time. And that is what is happening, actually. Guys, I want to introduce a topic today. Actually, I'll be talking about Gitiriba. Today, I want to talk about Gitiriba. Everybody knows Gitiriba in these streets. And then I want to talk about I am Marwa in relationship to Gitiriba. And then I'm going to talk about the haters' reactions on I am Marwa's call to Gitiriba. Now that Gitiriba has decided this, what next for these guys? Or what next for I am Marwa? What is next for I am Marwa? Guys, when I'm talking about I am Marwa, actually, this is one guy that we cannot skip without talking about him, because what is visionary mind is what most people are working on now. It's what most people are eating from now. And that's why we always actually talk, and we always call for people to respect his brand, to respect this young man, I am Marwa. Yes, he is young than us. He's young by age than me. That is about 2 years, or 2 to 3 years actually. And respect is paramount. I respect him too much. And I condemn those guys outside there who are disrespecting him. So many things have been happening here and there actually. But we always call to respect and love Marwa. If you cannot love him, then respect him. He is not a playground where you are supposed to play, dirtify, and live. This guy needs very big extent of respect. And for that, my good supporters, I am Marwa is a world-known YouTuber. Kindly search for his channel, I am _Marwa. Push him to 1 million subscribers. That is my call. Push him to 1 million subscribers. As you are pushing me to 1,000 subscribers, actually do this campaign. Push him to 1 million subscribers. Support him to 1 million subscribers. And actually that one is upon you. But I know you good people, you are going to do it. Share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend about I am _Marwa, and that is it. Now guys, Marwa has been on the show, has been on these streets for the last 2 weeks, 1 week. People have been talking about him with the different reactions on his comments or on his remarks towards something. And guys, most people who are commenting negatively are actually from the hater side. I really don't know why people are commenting on negative motives, but actually this is now surprising me. Before I talk about Gitiriba, let's look about this. Marwa comes out in his live stream, talks about his new plan. You see, guys, I don't know how these haters are thinking. Guys, I remember one person commented and just challenged him that you've been in these streets for long. You don't even own a car. Your brother Dave Jr. just came the other day. He has a car. He's bragging with that car in the village. Marwa never even. He just laughed at that comment. There is time for everything. Now what you've been challenging him for, he has decided and he has come out. He doesn't want to hide things. He has come out and asked people, now give me, I want to buy a car actually. Which car do I start with? Because it is not that he's incapable of buying cars, or he has been incapable. People thought that he was incapacitated. He had no money. They have been calling him broke guy, doing many jobs in Argentina. But he has now come out and telling you, guys, I want to buy a Toyota Safari car. I want to buy a Range Rover. I want to buy a Range Rover. And guys, do you know what people are saying? Like, when others were now, we were now feeling happy, we were now feeling good of him. Some guys were just like, a Range Rover for the start. What do you mean? Others, now people have donated enough money, you can buy a car. Hey, guys, these haters are two-aged people. They talk this, in the next 2 minutes they talk a different thing. Now, I thought they were to remain with their narrative that this guy is broke, he cannot afford. In fact, they were to comment like, where can you find money? You don't have money. You cannot afford. But now when they heard that he has a plan, and he has been having this plan for long, that one day he is going to have a brand of his safari cars, tour cars. When you come to Kenya, those are the safari cars that will be taking you to Masai Mara, Amboseli, Mount Kenya, and all those scenic places. But now these guys are coming out, and now I don't know if they are laughing at it, or no, they are not even laughing at it. They are surprised. The unexpected is happening, and that is why you see they have mixed reactions. They are not happy. There is no day a hater can be happy, actually. There is no day a hater can be happy. Because I told you the other day, one came into my comment section and was telling me like, whoa, do you think you are going to grow? I don't see you growing. And I was wondering, does he know the meaning of growth? Reaching 1,000 steps, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one. You will never just wake up in the morning and say that I want 1,000 subscribers and reach that 1,000 subscribers within that day. That is a miracle. And actually, it happens nowhere. A journey of 1,000 miles always starts with one. And now Marwa has come into, he is ripe to drive. He is ripe to do things. Leave alone those things that he was talking about, like bringing good project to the village, and the villagers were like, oh, with very wide mouths, saying that that what he's talking about cannot even benefit them. It is coming to benefit their families. I pity them. I don't laugh at them, but sometimes I pity them. And my wife here is helping me pity them. Yes, ma'am, they come for it. This is your community, and actually, it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. It's not like I'm laughing at you, but I'm laughing at your people. The way they take things. They are too personal and too private. But that is what, guys. I never wanted to talk about that, but what I want to talk about today is Gitiriba. Yes, I just want to talk about Gitiriba. With Marwa, actually, we know Marwa has done enough for us. Marwa has done everything to us. Marwa is our king. Marwa is the king, actually. You cannot, actually, I was asking people what Marwa is talking about, his vision, and even if you compare Marwa and Wodemaya, the fights that are in this village, you cannot find those fights in Wodemaya's village, because Wodemaya is for himself, not for the village where he comes from, not for the country where he comes from. He has fame, yes. People know him, yes. But has he done anything back in his village that people that is remarkable? No. But when somebody has come to the village, gave people jobs, you see, I always repeat this. What you guys are doing, the reactions you are doing, that is your career. That is your work. You are eating from it. And it was only brought to you by this Marwa. So when you compare Marwa and other international YouTubers, actually, in Africa, Marwa is bigger and bigger. Marwa needs respect. And I wonder, actually, it pains me when his own people from his own village disrespect him. They disrespect him with passion, actually. They hate him with passion. And this is, even if you go now to Jamaica, you go to Jamaican streets and you shout Marwa, people will be like, hey, that guy from Kenya, that's a great YouTuber. Go to Indonesia, go everywhere, go to South Africa, go to Malawi, go to the US, go to the UK. Marwa is a domestic brand, a homemade brand. Marwa is an international brand, actually. So guys, before I start talking about Gitiriba, let people respect I am underscore Marwa. Let people respect this guy. His ideologies, his characters, his generosity. Actually, he is outstanding. Marwa is outstanding, and there is no doubt this guy is outstanding. And guys, I want to inform them this, and I want to tell them this to their face. At no point you become the same as Marwa. Even if you start hating him, 100 plus 1% every day. Even if you increase your hate and jealousness, you double it to 200%. No even a single time, no even a single moment you'll be like Marwa. There is no way. Marwa has really changed lives, and is still changing lives for the better. And even you, the person who is hating Marwa, Marwa is changing your life, and he has changed your life for the better. Sometimes, people, you haters, call a meeting for yourself. You hater, just call a meeting to yourself. You yourself call a self-meeting. Try to think what you are doing. You see, I pity these guys always who go back and today they say good about I am Marwa. Oh, I'm sorry, I am Marwa. After 2 days, they go back again to their hoods. They start now hitting back at I am Marwa. And I told you, that is a trick these guys are using. Today they talk good, tomorrow they talk nonsense. Now, we've been seeing Sejo. You saw Sejo the other day. Praise, I am Marwa. But his latest video is now hitting back at I am Marwa. That he panics. I don't know he does what. Such a things actually. He is hitting back at Mayugno. Yes. You see, that is not... When you look at these guys properly, they have some psychological problem. They have some psychological disorders. And that is why they are actually behaving so. Nobody, and I've been always asking you and telling you that nobody is taking you away from your reactions. But look at what you react on. And I gave you a very good platform where you can react. Go react on your politicians. People you elect and neglect you. You elect them, at the end they neglect you. Go react on them. Don't react on this generous guy, this kind-hearted guy. Don't react on him. He's doing his job and he's doing his things his own way. And he thinks about you, the person who is planning to react on him. Now, guys, I've taken long talking about Marwa, but we cannot take time. We cannot take even a minute without talking about him. A good person is always talked about. And that is it. Now, this is Gitiriba. Guy, I want you to get it directly from Gitiriba. What were these guys expecting from Gitiriba? After you see that Marwa decided to keep everybody out of his compound and their compound, the family compound, all YouTubers were like, you don't go there. Guys, do you know the reactions the haters had? Do you know the expectations the haters had? Did Gitiriba heed to their expectations? Gitiriba is one person they have been waiting for. They have been expecting him to do the contrary. But, guys, they are ashamed. These guys are ashamed. Yeah? These guys are ashamed. They even called, like, I'm the devil. I want to give you money. Give me some secrets about Marwa. People have been seated in every corner discussing, how is Gitiriba going to survive? How is Gitiriba going to survive? The answer is here, guys. The answer is here.
Yesterday, I received the big supplies from Marwa. Actually, my boss Marwa, yesterday I was called him and they told me Gitiriba on the live stream. So after told me like that, I tell him, okay, I am call you later. But he told me, no. God is good. I was talk about your supplies. I will told people about your supplies, and God is good. You call me right now. So let me tell you your big supply. I have your big supplies. So I ask him, my boss Marwa, thank you. I say that, not ask him. I say that, thank you a lot, man. Thank you a lot. So I waiting the big supplies, and he told me, I was tell you the long time ago, the time I want to buy the car, you are the one guy you want to riding. You riding me. You are my rider. And right now, my dream is come true. So this December or January, I want to go to school driving to learn the car. Soon, I want to buy the car. I say, thank you a lot, my boss, Marwa, and God bless you, man. So I prepare, guys, on January. I want to go to the school to learning the car. Yes, guys. You know, I know to riding the car, but I don't have the license, you know. I don't have the license. So it's better to have it's better to go to school and to get the license. And the license is everything. Guys, from zero, I am here. Through Marwa, guys, you know me from Marwa. And through Marwa, you supporting me from Marwa. Imagine, guys. I don't believe, and I see my dream is coming true, guys. And God is good in time, and God is good, and God with you in time, guys, because through you.
You've heard. The answer is directly here. You've heard from the horse mouth himself, that is Gitiriba. What did you expect? That like your characters, Gitiriba was to act the same. Like when the job ended during the party, the villa was completed. Like, and you are told now there is no more work. You can go now do your own stuff because I've opened channels for you. Instead of going out and exploring more, you decided now to hit back with a lot of hatred and jealousness that you were not paid. You were chased without you were chased because of reasons that don't even make sense. Yes. All these reactors used to work at Marwa's place. If you never used to work there, you were invited to that party. If you are not invited there, you get crushed. I mean, you just went there without invitation and you were let in and you enjoyed. And during that time, you were given a GoPro. And during that time, a channel was opened for you. You look at most of these guys' channels. They are not 2 years old. Most of them, they are not 2 years old. Those channels are a year, less than a year old. Yes, it's from November or from October to now. Now that is a year or less old. Most of these channels were monetized the other day. So, the happenings of the villa led these guys to retaliate negatively. let these guys to pay back with a lot of vigilance. They thought the party was to last forever, so that they can eat things the East way. They can mingle with people the East way. Yes, they eat without paying. They sleep without paying. There is entertainment without paying. Interaction with international visitors without paying. You see? That was like they wanted to privatize. They wanted to own it now that was theirs. But eventually, the party ended. Eventually, the villa establishment was complete. They had to go. But they had to go out actually satisfied. I thought that they were to go out satisfied. And you see what happened. They were not satisfied because they thought everything was to remain there permanently. They were to stay there permanently. Even if it was to bring their families and live there. That was what they wished. From the way they hate Marwa, they talk ill of that place. It is what they wished. Even now they wish like, who can take us back to that villa and stay there? There is no much time. It's too late. Now, this is what they thought about Gitiriba. They thought Gitiriba was to wear their uniform. They thought Gitiriba was to put on their skin. They thought Gitiriba was to write in their own handwriting. They thought Gitiriba was to become one of theirs. But now I'm telling them, and Gitiriba has told them, shame on you. Here is the unexpected. Here is the unexpected. Nobody never expected this. It is joy to me, and it is joy to Team Marwa. But for those guys, it's not joy. For them, they are saying like Gitiriba is now a betrayer. We thought he was to join us. He has now betrayed us. You see, those are guys who don't want to be independent. Those are guys who are puppets, being people who are being controlled. Gitiriba is not controlled by any person. Gitiriba does his own stuff. And he's where he is. Because he believes in himself. He is following the footsteps of Marwa. That is all. Guys, who is Gitiriba? Who is Gitiriba? People have been calling him names all over. Gitiriba is one guy who has been in ups and downs every now and then. Arrest, he was arrested. People talked too much about him. Oh, don't bring Gitiriba near you to your girls, your kids. He's a bad guy. You see? And I've told you, there is always time for everything. If you've been asking a lot of questions, wait for that time to come so that those answers will be there. The answers are here. This guy is very innocent. Gitiriba is an innocent guy. Even if you brought UNICEF to the village, you brought everything to the village, kids were compromised and everything. Yes, Gitiriba is innocent. And his innocence is actually paying back at you. Yes. You call him uneducated, that Marwa deals with uneducated guys. Marwa doesn't deal with uneducated guys. Deals with all-round people. But very loyal to him. But people who can move out. People who are actually human beings. Not human beings whose inside are beasts like you guys, the haters. That is what Marwa deals with. Who Marwa deals with. Gitiriba is a loyal friend. A genuine friend to Marwa. The same as Mayuguno. And I was seeing people telling Mayuguno that you'll be used and you'll be damned. No. Nobody in this team uses and damns. You are the guys who use your subscribers and damn them. Or your subscribers are using you and dumping you. Because they are the people who control you. They give you a lot of pressure. Subscribers are pressuring you. Give us content about Marwa. Give us content if Gitiriba has been arrested. And that's why you see people coming out. Arrest alert. Gitiriba has been arrested again. And the guy is just free at large, walking, laughing with that person, interacting with the people. And you see in the streets of YouTube, Gitiriba is arrested. Because of the pressure these subscribers are giving you. Now Gitiriba has said no. Gitiriba has penned his allegiance. He has penned his loyalty to I am Marwa. You see how this guy is talking? Very humble. He is talking from his heart. He is thanking I am Marwa that he brought him from zero. Now he's someone else. And that is true. I've seen this guy growing. I can give you guys his story. That is for another day. But the way I know Gitiriba, what he's talking about, that thing is directly coming out of his heart. For him, Marwa is more than a brother. For him, Marwa is more than a guardian. For him, Marwa is more than a counselor. For him, Marwa is more than everything. And we can bear that witness. And he never just, you see, this guy has been very honest. Gitiriba, after school, he dropped out of school. The only place he was to work, he started riding bicycles. At home where we call them border riders. In Nigeria, they have a given name. Okadaman. Yes, he became an Okadaman in Nigeria. That's in West Africa. But in Kenya here, Tanzania, we call them border guys. He has been in that industry for long. And I think that is where they met with Marwa. When Marwa was just coming, he used to pick him as his rider everywhere. And it is because of his honesty and loyalty that he kept on with Marwa. If he was not honest, then Marwa could have opted for another rider. How many riders were in that stage? We have so many riders, border guys. But he only picked Gitiriba. Gitiriba comes from the other side of the village, and Marwa comes from the other side of the village. But he only settled on Gitiriba. And that time, he was settling on Gitiriba. Gitiriba was riding on somebody's motorbike. He was employed. That was not his motorbike. He was employed. I remember even me one time, I employed him to ride for me my motorbike before I sold the motorbike. So it's someone I had known for long. He was very loyal. He is very honest. I've worked with Gitiriba. He's a person you can wish to work with. He's a very good person, a very nice guy. This guy has no cornering things. He's very straight. And that is why I think whoever recommended Marwa to Gitiriba is the person maybe recommended Gitiriba to me at one point. And I'm very happy for that. Yes. Now, he has stayed with Marwa for long, the same way to Mayuguno. Those are the longest serving people to Marwa within the village. He has stayed with Marwa for long, and I think that is good. And now Marwa has decided to pay him back. Yes, he is taking him to a driving school. Gitiriba will be driving a prestigious car come next year. Gitiriba will be driving a Range Rover. Most of these haters have never drove. Yes. If that vehicle comes, then Gitiriba will be driving the vehicle all over Kenya. When Marwa is away, Gitiriba will be remaining with the vehicle. And because he's a loyal man, he's a honest man, that vehicle will be very, that will be properly kept and taken care of. How I wish, and I know he's going to come out a clean and a very honest driver. That is what I can say. Yes. I know people will start now making, you see, I always tell, now that vehicle, when that vehicle comes, you will add your content, because that is where you will be reacting from that vehicle. Oh, we thought was that vehicle was to come, and even he cannot even carry us from the village, he cannot give us a lift. You see, yeah, that is, he is bringing more content to the village. You have been there. You've never actually advised Gitiriba to go for a driving school, because what you only saw that Gitiriba was to become a rider. You'll be only carrying Marwa. Now Gitiriba is moving. That's what you call progress. He's moving a step ahead. It's not only that driving school that he will be taken to a driving school for free. Gitiriba is telling people that it is from Marwa. You see what Gitiriba is doing? He has a big land, not from his ancestral land, like the father's land. Like others, now we are yapping and we have everything, and we are living in our fathers and in our mothers' houses. Have yours, even if it is very small, like mine. Have yours. Call it your home. Now Gitiriba has a home. He's making up a good home. You see? Just sit there and say that guy is uneducated. He's going places and he's actually doing wonders. He has a good family. He has a very good follower. He doesn't force people. He's not controlled. He has come out loud and telling people that it's only Marwa. He depends entirely on Marwa. Have you ever heard Gitiriba saying that Marwa has never paid him? Was he not a worker there? Like you people claim that you are not paid? Was he not in that party? Yes. Let subscribers actually control you. One day they want to tell you to kill your mothers and fathers. You are going to do so. Thank you a million times, Gitiriba, and let God bless you. Yes, I wish to see your channel growing. Let people laugh at you. Let people laugh at you. But keep focused. Keep your head high. Look at the sky, and that is your limit. Use all those stones thrown towards you to make a very strong foundation for your life, like Marwa has done. So many stones are thrown towards him, and he's gathering those stones to make a good foundation for his life and family. So be it to you, Gitiriba. Follow Marwa's footsteps. Keep moving, and God is going to bless you. Guys, we've seen what friendship can pay. We've seen what genuine friendship can pay. Yes, Marwa and Gitiriba are not even blood related. That is what we call genuine friendship. So for those guys who are waiting for things, manna to fall from heaven, and you have good, big applause, you wake up in the morning and you find a house just in your homestead, a very good house, a car, money in your bags, keep on being controlled by your so-called subscribers. Time is getting up with you, and answers will come. We are not going to laugh at you, but we are going to remind you that we once told you this. Guys, thank you for being with me. Keep on subscribing and sharing my content. Tell people, tell a friend to tell another friend about me. And help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Guys, help me reach 1,000 subscribers by sharing. Like, share this video. I know at the end of the day I'm going to get 10, 20 subscribers, and that is a very big step. God bless you. Watch your space. Let's meet again for another episode of another story.